In this video, I'm going to go over the Create Points tool within the Spatial tab. The value of this tool is it allows you to take lat-long data and turn it into points on a 2D map. Once you have it on that 2D map, it opens the doors to use any of these other tools to find the distance between two, see how far one another is away, and to interact with the data in that fashion. So really the only requirement for this tool is to have a lat long, and we can go ahead and start playing with the data by dragging this tool to the canvas. The configuration window is pretty simple. It has already automatically selected our lat long fields up here, and it has selected fields are floating points, which they are because we've got our 44.28. Now if your fields are listed as integers, you do have an option here to select this here, and it will do the math to convert them to lat longs. You do also have the ability for fields are projected floating points. This is going to be outside the scope of this video. Once we select this and we hit run, you'll notice what it does is it creates a new column with this green text as points. Now for you to view this, you just need to add a browse tool to the canvas. Now when we hit run, this browse tool will show us points on a map. As these points stand, it's kind of hard to visualize what these points represent. However, if we use another data set that is a little bit more nationwide, and we reran this, you can now see the power of this and how it can map all of these. And we've essentially got a map of the United States with Alaska up here, Hawaii down here, and then all the states within here. You can go further. There are some selections within here, and you can select some options here. For example, you can do satellite streets. And what this will do is this, again, will help you visualize where your points are. Now, let's say you're in Iowa and you want to find all of the locations within a 20-mile radius. This tool, Create Points, allows you to turn your lat-long data into spatial data on a map. And you can, in conjunction with the rest of these spatial tools, you can figure out how many points are within a certain distance, and etc. So this is essentially the gateway tool to use any spatial data. One of the only requirements for it is that you have a lat long in your data, and you get to select whether it's a floating point or an integer. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. If you have any recommendations for future videos within the spatial data set, please leave them below and I'll gladly make another video. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.